Hey guys, Steven here. I'm actually in my Jeep, just hanging out, killing some time, and I figured while I had some free time, I would actually make a video and I could give you guys some insight of how to maybe take the next step in whatever you're dealing with. You're in a situation. Last time we talked about I guess the three-step program, if that's what we're calling it, really, the mind, body, and spirit. But this next one we're going to talk about jealousy. It's really been on my mind a lot lately. And it's actually probably the most damaging emotion that you're going to have during a breakup with your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your significant other. Your jealousy is bad news, guys. I mean, it's bad news in ways I can't even begin to explain. We talked about this in the previous video, that you don't want to succumb to the negative emotion, and that still holds true. And it's one of those things where um, it is a terrible driving factor in whether it's the restoration of your relationship or just establishing a friendship after all this is said and done. Jealousy is the worst, absolutely. If you're a Christian, a religious person, it talks about jealousy in the Bible, and it talks about the damaging effects that jealousy has on love. It's even defined, like if you're Christian, it tells you that if you're jealous, that's not love. That's something entirely different. It's really bad, guys, and I'm gonna give you just some of the examples of how I embraced the jealousy, and it completely. Things were bad, but when I started acting on the jealousy, all it did was make things worse and drive a deeper wedge into the relationship to where, I can't even be, I'm in a situation where my spouse doesn't even want to be friends with me right now. So it's kind of one of those things where I'm telling you guys this because don't do what I did. And, so let me give you guys a little bit of feedback, a little bit of a story. I'm not going to go into the details of the relationship between me and my wife, but I will tell you, minor, non-descriptive detail circumstances. So there's situations where I thought there might be somebody else in the picture, and some things were said, nothing clear cut. Obviously, there was just these hints, these subtle details where things were said that were maybe not kosher, in the sense that if you're in a relationship, it's not something you want to hear. But at this point, things are pretty bad, so you kind of expected this. But there were these little seeds, and these seeds were planted. And when the seeds are planted, you have to decide whether or not you want to water them. And hey, man, I decided I wanted to make a garden of jealousy, and so the little seed, little details that were stated, I took it to a whole nother level, because I thought about it. I thought about that seed, and I was like, man, I can't believe that was said. I can't believe we had that discussion, or I can't believe I thought about, I can't believe that she would even think something like this, or even remotely translate that to me in any way, shape, or form. But, she did, and now I'm thinking about it, and it's going to start growing. So I start making detailed scenarios in my head, thinking, oh man, she's obviously cheating on me because she said this, she did this, she wasn't here at this time, where was she? I don't know. She was with some friends, maybe she wasn't with some friends, maybe she was doing something else, she went out to dance with some people, was there a guy there involved, I don't know, so I just started building these scenarios in my head, and the jealousy garden began to grow. It grew and grew, and then you come to a point where you hit the point of no return. So you and your significant other, you've had a huge fight, and then the final day it's just, what? Somebody says it's over. I can't do it anymore. I'm done. Awesome. That sucks. And then the separation occurs. So, somebody leaves, and it allows the person who has already had the seeds of jealousy, the garden's starting to grow. It just gives you more fuel, more soil, if you will, to just really start to cultivate that garden. And then you start to think, man, she left me. How could she do this to me? Or man, he left me. How could he do this to me? What's going on? But I have it with a smile on my face and kind of semi-light. But the truth is, it's anything but. the scenarios, they begin to grow deeper. You know, like, where is she? What is she doing now? Like, we're not even together, so I don't have any. There's no ties. She's cut all ties. He's cut all ties. And what do I do now? What's going on? Is he or she cheating on me? What are they doing? I mean, you don't know. So then you start to make up these scenarios. Oh God, I bet she's out with this person. I bet they're doing this. And oh man, I can't believe she did this to me. I can't believe he did this to me. And some of the avenues. Oh my God, guys. Facebook is fun when it's light, but when you're going through a breakup, Facebook is absolutely the worst thing in the world. So my advice to you is to sever Facebook. If you don't want to end your account, do some kind of something. Just make your own like rules. Just don't look at your significant other's Facebook page, or when there's a news feed, take them off the news feed. You don't need to see it. You just don't need to know what they're saying. It could be something as simple as like, I'm going to eat ice cream. Oh my God, she's eating ice cream? How could she do this to me? How could he do this to me? She knows that I like ice cream. Why would she talk about ice cream on Facebook? And then, those little details, you just add more seeds, and the garden grows even deeper, and it just becomes worse and worse and worse. Oh my goodness. So then you start to act on the jealousy. Not only do you grow the garden, you start to make fruit of the garden, you start plucking the fruit so you can eat it. You ingest the garden of jealousy. So then you start acting on it. Like you stalk. Guys, this is what I did. Like when my spouse and I were first together, we were in love, everything was awesome, we shared accounts, like she could get in my email if she wanted, I could get into her email, trust was there, we loved each other, there was no problem. Then, because I had those, I thought I had the email, access accounts, or those access accounts. Like I'm thinking, oh, I gotta check what's going on. I can't believe she did this. I gotta find out. I gotta find proof that she was doing this, and this is just wrong, and I am not okay with it. So, yeah, I tried hacking my spouse's email, and I got busted. I mean, she changed her email account. I put in the email address, and put a notice to her. Say, hey, man, somebody's trying to access your account. I mean, I'm guilty. I tried to cover it up, but the truth is like, why would I do that? I mean, why would I cover it up? It's obvious that I did it. I mean. And that is so out of character for me. And it's probably out of character for you. Maybe you're a jealous person, but you don't want to be. And whether you are or not, like I said in the first video, you can control your actions. So if you're acting on these actions, you're a damn fool. Don't do it. Stop. Hit the pause button. Rewind. Don't do it. I'm telling you, it's just not worth it. So yeah, like I accessed her. I tried to access an email account. She caught me. And what did I do? I just drove a wedge with her. Ruined any trust that was established. But I didn't learn my lesson there. I just continued to eat the fruit of jealousy of the garden that I created. So, guys, here's the deal. You want to blame your significant other saying, oh my God, this isn't my fault. This person left. Why is this my fault? This isn't me. She made me jealous. He made me jealous. No, you made you jealous. And that's the first thing you need to realize. I'm sorry, guys. Truth be told, honest to God, it does not matter what they're doing. It doesn't matter. And the sooner you get that in your head, the better off you're going to be. You are in a situation that's out of your hands. So the only thing you can control is you. You have to control your actions. So it does not matter what they're doing. If they're dating somebody, it's none of your business. It sucks. I get it. But do not act irrationally, because you are going to make a damn fool of yourself. You just are. So, a little bit more about my detailed story. I allowed the jealousy to get the best of me. There was a phone call that was stated. We had a communication. It was she called. There was some. She needed something, and I took something she said and I made it into something that it wasn't. Or it doesn't matter if it was or not. That's the point. Even if she had said flat out, "Yes, I'm dating somebody. Yes, I'm with this person." You just can't act on it. But I allowed these subtle details, subtle things that were said, to be escalated into something else. So what did I do? I went to a point where I actually tried to find proof that she was cheating on me. So there was subtle detail that was said. I turned it into something that was, that was or wasn't. And I went to a person's house thinking that she would be there, and thinking that that would be the proof that she was cheating on me, or had cheated on me, or was being untruthful about the things that she was saying. And guys, I found something out. I saw something that was completely, it looked bad. It really did. But what was worse, the fact that I saw these things or the fact that I was there. I got caught. I mean, like, I was really bad at being jealous. Like, I mean, not only was I jealous, I was trying to, like, do these sinister things, but I'm not a sinister person, so I'm really bad at it. And I got busted. Like, I went to this person's house thinking that she was going to be there, and she was there, but it doesn't matter if she was what she was doing. She saw me, and what did that do? Like, I looked like a damn fool. I shouldn't have been there, and she saw me, and it drove a deeper wedge. I said things that I shouldn't have. I was angry, and after that, I didn't stop there, guys. Yeah, we could have, my spouse and I, we could have maybe had a like cordial breakup. We could have maybe established a friendship. You know, jealousy doesn't allow that to happen, guys. You can't be in a relationship with someone when you're jealous. You just can't. And if you were in a jealousy-driven relationship, two things are going to happen. Either A, it's going to break up anyway, or one person is going to be miserable for the rest of their lives. Probably both people, because one person's going to be dealing with the jealousy aspect of, God, are you ever going to trust me? And the other person's going to be, like, mentally incapable of sustaining a real relationship because all they focus on is jealousy. Wow. I mean, is that really the kind of relationship you want to be in? You know, this is the things that you have to talk about with yourself. You know, you have to decide, maybe you want your person back, but think about it. Are you really in a state of mind to be in this relationship? And better yet, why would they come back to you when you've proven that you're a jealous person? It's the truth. God, it's the truth. And it's hard. It's a hard pill to swallow, guys. I'm telling you this because this is my testimony. I mean, these are the things that I did. And I don't want you to do those things. So this comes down to just the final nail in the coffin. After I acted on those emotions, I went to this person's house to try to find her, prove that she was doing something. And after that, I went apeshit, angry, and she had some stuff that she was keeping at the house until she got completely moved out. I told her they could stay there, but after I saw, scenario that I created in my own mind, or even if I didn't, I shouldn't have been there. It's none of my business. I put all her shit on the front porch of the house and told her, pick it up. I don't care. If it gets rained on, it gets stolen. It's not my problem. But the problem is it was my problem, because that makes me look like a jackass. It means I can't handle my shit. It means I can't handle myself, that I can't handle my emotions, that I'm an emotionally shallow, mentally incapable person. And I'm not. It's not the truth. It's just how I'm perceived by everybody and anybody. I'm perceived that way because that's how she sees it. And if she sees it that way, that's what she's gonna tell other people. And you guys might have mutual friends, family that you care about. They're gonna have this negative view of you because you acted like a damn fool. Well, so yeah, and was probably the final nail in the coffin of any kind of sustainable relationship, whether it be a restoration or even just general friendship with my spouse, because I allowed jealousy to get the best of me. Now, you're asking yourself, so, okay, great, man, good job. What are you telling me this for? I'm telling you this because you need to stop it. So the question bears, how do you stop it? How do you not do what I did? First of all, remember that you're an adult. If you're watching this video, please be at least 18, I guess. I don't know. And even if you're a teenager and you're trying to find the answers to your teenager relationship, just know that you got a long way to go, and you probably haven't found the love of your life yet. But if you have, if you're absolutely certain, then I hope you get something out of this video. But not to go off track, you need to nip it in the bud. Don't coddle it. Don't nurture it. Don't water the garden. Put yourself in the situation where no matter what, despite what is going on, do not embrace the jealousy. It's going to be there. I promise you. It'll always be there in the back of your mind. Oh man, I bet she's doing this. Maybe I should do something. Maybe I should go check. Maybe just a little peekaboo on her Facebook. No. Don't do it. Do not do it. Don't coddle it. Don't nurture it. Don't water the garden. Like I said, I would suggest maybe getting off Facebook, but if you can't get off Facebook, then I would suggest just putting some kind of block, a mental block, or some kind of, I won't say defriend because that's a decision you really have to make, but you need to put yourself in a situation where you don't look at their page, or, and that's just one aspect. Don't try to find out where they're at, and don't try to go find them, because you turn into a stalker, and that's how the police get involved. No, I'm not saying the police got involved in my situation, but I mean, if you let it get out of control, it absolutely could. Don't coddle it, guys. Don't nurture it. And if you are a religious person, I say it's part of the mind, body, and spirit 3-point program. Pray. It talks about jealousy in the Bible. Only the Christian Bible. That's all I really know. That's not knocking anything. It's just that unfortunately I'm limited in what I do know about religion. I just know my aspect. But like I said, you're watching this video because you're getting something out of it, and if you're not, then I'm sorry. Like, there's only so much that I do know. But hopefully, with your faith, you can find something that's beneficial to you, that might have something beneficial about the jealousy in your book, your religious doctrine. And if you're not a religious person, just it's basic common sense, guys. Just follow the golden rule, treat others in the way you would want to be treated, and you don't want a stalker, you don't want somebody looking at your page and being creepy and stupid and ridiculous, and just don't do that. You'll be angry, upset, and sad, but guys, it's just part of living. It is what it is, guys. That's the truth of it. And the only thing you can control is your own actions and how you treat yourself. So don't do it. And that's pretty much it, guys. This is all about not embracing the jealousy and being a good person, because that's what it's about. It doesn't matter the outcome, because you're going to be okay. And that's the truth, guys. Don't embrace the negative emotion. Just stay positive, and things are going to turn out okay. They always say time heals all wounds. I'm still in it myself, but things do get easier. Day by day. You may have relapses, but things do get easier. So just bear that in mind. Do the right thing. Don't embrace jealousy, and be on the lookout for another video, guys. Good luck. I'm praying for you guys. Thanks.